My name's Craig Ritchie, and I'm Professor of Psychiatry of Ageing at the University of Edinburgh, and also direct the Centre for Dementia Prevention there. What I really wanted to get over was that preventing dementia was really within our grasp. It might actually be the case already that with enjoying better cardiovascular health, better reduced heart disease, we're seeing a reduction in the amount of people living with dementia, or the number of people getting a new diagnosis of dementia already in many parts of the world. So what I was trying to convey today was that with even more effort, we can make a massive impact on the number of people getting dementia. It's never really too early to start thinking about brain health in terms of where you are in life. So setting patterns of behavior around exercise and diet when you're a child or you're a young adult are really important. Because what we're really beginning to learn is that there's probably, if you like, critical periods when certain things will be of either a risk to your brain or a benefit to your brain. And a lot of those things are actually taking place before you reach old age. It's in midlife and earlier life. But I think at the end of the day, the brain works really well if it's got good blood flow and it's got good nutrients coming into it. So anything that's good for your heart is good for your head, because that increases the blood flow. And also making sure that you have a good diet, so you have the right nutrients going into the brain. So what's good for your heart? Not being overweight, not smoking, not drinking to excess. These things are all really important for brain health as well. Probably what's more specific around brain health is kind of what we're doing now, getting into conversations, being socially active, because that really lights up the brain. So being with friends, being involved in sporting activities, doing hobbies, these types of things. And that's probably something that in retirement people should really focus on, is how they can maintain that social activity, because that's probably going to be really important in terms of maintaining brain health and therefore preventing dementia. There's only so much that an individual can do off their own bat. They need to have the places to go. So I think a lot of what we do in providing, let's take, say, a golf club for instance. They're set up for people who play golf. Sounds obvious, doesn't it? But if you're getting into retirement and you're maybe not playing golf so well, I've had a lot of patients or people have said they start getting excluded because they're not playing golf very well, they're slow, they're holding up other people. So you have to look at maybe those golf clubs, recognizing this and saying, well, can we actually do other things around the club, which encourages our members still to stay involved in the club and the social activity without necessarily having to play, such a great round of golf anymore. So I think the availability of things where people can be socially active and interactive is really critical. And I think what we've got to do as a society is actually look at ways of developing clubs, societies, settings where people with the earliest stages of dementia can still be fully integrated, and really, the activities or whatever is going around about, include them and are inclusive rather than excluding them. The one thing I always suggest is that if people have been, crossword fans or Sudoku fans their whole life, doing more of the same isn't as sort of stimulating as doing something new. So I sort of joke sometimes that I don't play any musical instrument at all. I'm holding off on learning until I retire, because I think, if I turn 60, 65 and then start, picking up a guitar or playing the piano, the cognitive challenges of learning to play an instrument will probably be really good therapeutically to maintain brain health. So yeah, do the Sudoku, do the crosswords, but see if you can do new things, new learning, new activities. That's going to be the most sort of protective, if you like, for your brain.